y'all, I'm back with another episode of Here I Am. And here I am. Stop playing with me. Like, I know this is gonna sound this is probably gonna come off very, very aggressive. And you know, that's okay. That's just where I'm at today with it. That sound aggressive, so be it. So what happened today? Today, somebody had the audacity to start clapping in my face in conversation with me. Keep in mind, this is a less melanated person. Already, you talking to me crazy is not gonna fly with me, right? Secondly, I'm not gonna go this way. That's what secondly. I am definitely not gonna turn this way. Secondly, who are you talking to? Because if I'm being respectful, if I'm not calling you out your name, if I'm not doing none of that, I'm just asking a question and you getting frustrated because I'm asking a question, that's not a me problem. Not a me problem if you're getting frustrated with the fact that you can't answer a question. Okay? Secondly, if you think that as an employer, it is appropriate for you to be clapping in employees' faces and don't want them to say that in the back, you really got the game twisted, like, for real. And you know, it took me a long time. I'm 32 years old, right? Unfortunately, where I work, I am the youngest person in my building. I'm probably one of the youngest people at my place of employment also. Yeah. And it doesn't always go well. I have, like, literally the next youngest person in my building will be the custodian. She's 3 years older than me, but the next person after that is 10 years older than me. Like, it's a significant age gap at my job, right? So a lot of times people think they're gonna girl me and they're gonna be talked down to me. And a lot of times before in my life, I would let that happen and just, you know, ignore it. But that's doing a disjustice to myself. So when I set a certain boundary, which I have, it's not like I'm just flying off the handle for no reason. If I've told you, do not do this. I don't like when you do that. Please don't do this. And I'm being nice about it. I'm not like hollering and screaming and like my boundaries. No, I'm being respectful. And if one of my boundaries is do not get up in my personal space, like anywhere where your hands are, especially when your hands are in this area, I'm telling you, and I've said it nicely. I asked nicely, please do not put your hands in my face when you're talking. Please don't be doing all this hand motion in my face when you're talking. Like, if you talk with your hands, that's like, I talk with my hands, right? But when you get nope. We're not doing that. I'm not doing that. So for me to be able to say something and not fly off the handle prior, that's growth. Okay, that is growth. All right, but to be in a position where after you ask them nicely not to do certain things and they continue to do it and they get louder with the expression, now I gotta act up because who you playing with? Is why I asked nicely, because I didn't want to get here. Okay, I didn't want to get to this place where now I gotta act up and show my butt because who you think you're playing with? Who do you think you're playing with? For real. Like, let's be 100. Who do you think you're playing with? Like, I literally used to put my feelings aside for everybody else, right? And I'm not making this person suffer because of everybody else. What I'm saying is, for me, there's so many times where I have had to put my emotions and my feelings to the side for the sake of other people, and I wasn't able to vocalize what I did or did not want to happen in the situation. So now that I have done that, and you still think I'm joking with you, because I told you, when I get mad, I get out of control. Once I'm pushed to that point, I'm gonna get out of control. You want to see somebody act stupid? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. I absolutely will. But you're not gonna play in my face. Literally playing in my face. Like, no, I'm not doing that. I don't care about nobody's title. I don't have no respect for persons. I don't care. You could be president, but you could be the president, the current president. You could be Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, but you're not gonna play in my face. And I'm gonna tell you that much. You ain't gonna play in my face. Period. Like, I don't care who you are. You could be Mary, Martha, and Joseph. You ain't gonna play in my face. Because that is a hard boundary for me. Hard boundary. And so when I make my boundaries, I stand on it. You're not gonna, no, I'm not doing that. Because a lot of times, especially for people who work in supportive roles like I do, people feel like they can talk down to you. They feel like they can talk to you any kind of way. And for me, you're not gonna do that. I talk to everybody the same, from the janitor all the way to the president. Everybody gets talked to the same. And it's not disrespectfully. It is, I talk to everybody like they're the president. Everybody. And that's just how I am. Maybe I'm different. Maybe I don't know. But a lot of people, they feel like I've had, specifically on this particular job, people will tell me, oh, you need to do it because I don't do admin work. What does that mean? You don't answer your phone calls? You don't answer your own emails? You don't do... Alright. Because the amount of disrespect that I've had to endure on this job, and this person knows that, because they're my supervisor, and they decide to start participating in it. Oh, okay. I got one for you. Yeah, I definitely got one for you. Definitely. Because the fact of the matter is that most times in administrative roles or supportive roles, you can usually do the job better than the person that you're supporting, because you're doing all the supporting, right? Like, don't... for the games, not here for the shenanigans. Nope. And I was this calm, asking nicely, please don't do that. Put your hands. Please put your hands down. Your hands go up, mine do too. That's just where I'm at with it. I don't care. I do not care. Oh, this traffic ain't no joke today. show them why that boundary is there. But that don't mean that you got to do that all the time. Because I've been on, like I said, I didn't say, I've been on my job for 2 years. And have made my boundaries very clear from day one. And now we are 2 years in and you playing with me. Keep playing. This ain't what you want. And I feel like I look like a psycho because I'm smiling and saying this like this ain't what you want. Like, telling you. Do not wake up a sleeping bear. Do not poke the sleeping bear. Or should I say the sleeping lion, since I'm a Leo. Yeah, I'm just talking. I'm just talking now. Y'all pray. Because part of the healing journey for me is not staying in this place, right? Because a lot of times for me, I get mad and I can't. It's hard for me to bounce back from it. I will be there for a minute. But we all right. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right.